These zodiac signs will start growing rich sharply on May 1st. One of the strongest cash flows of this year will start to operate on May 1st. It will turn on suddenly, and for some it will become a storm of wealth, while for others it will go unnoticed. Only a few zodiac signs will find themselves in the right point of space and energy, where money will literally start to flow into their hands. You will feel it not in numbers, but in events, strange luck, unexpected offers, doors that were previously closed, will start to open by themselves. This is not an accident. This is a signal. In this video, I will name those who will start to get rich sharply on May 1st. Those who are capable of getting rich literally before their eyes. Perhaps your sign is on the threshold of a material breakthrough. Watch to the end and listen carefully. And if you want to go further along the path of strength, see before others and not miss the moments when reality changes, subscribe to the channel. Here I am talking about a future that has already begun to approach. And now, let's begin. The first sign is Gemini. From the 1st of May, the energy of monetary awakening will thicken over Gemini, as if something invisible but attractive will start vibrating in the air. Their internal compass, long ignored, will suddenly start working with frightening accuracy, pointing to decisions that previously seemed stupid or risky. It will feel as if reality itself has begun to adapt to their desires. A person with whom they once had only casual conversations will suddenly appear. He will turn out to be the key to a new source of income. Information heard in passing will become the starting point for major changes. Gemini, prone to multifunctionality, will begin to use their skills differently. They will stop scattering and begin to concentrate on the main thing, and this is what will open the floodgates of wealth. Things that have been lying idle for a long time will suddenly gain value. Old projects, forgotten notebooks with ideas, unsent letters, all this will become fuel for a financial breakthrough. Money will start coming through channels that previously seemed blocked: social networks, mediation, blogging, even online trading, which Gemini previously treated with ridicule. Everything they touch with their mind and words will turn into hard cash. Those who are not afraid to talk, sell, and persuade will be especially lucky. Their tongue will become golden. Communications from May 1st will begin to bring more than physical labor. However, this path will require not noise, but wise silence. It will be important to recognize the moment when it is worth stepping back, keeping silent, not revealing plans even to loved ones. Because the strength of May will be in a silent strategy, in a mysterious forward movement without unnecessary publicity. A portal will open for those who take the risk. Wealth will come quickly, like a wave, and sweep away previous restrictions. One thing will be required of Gemini: confidence that they are worthy of these gifts. Everything that they once put off for later will turn into diamonds. And the more confidently they move into this zone of mysterious success, the more generous the flow will be. From May 1st, a period will begin when money will find Gemini, as if they had become a magnet for well-being. And this is only the beginning of a great game in which they will not be pawns, but the main figures. The second sign is Libra. From May 1st, Libra will feel as if an invisible veil of expectation and procrastination is falling off them. The internal scales, prone to hesitation, will suddenly freeze in confidence. Everything that seemed fragile will strengthen, and shaky ideas will acquire clear contours. But the main thing is that there will come a feeling that wealth itself is coming to meet them. The signs that they will begin to see: random numbers, synchronous phrases, the looks of passers-by, everything will lead to money. Their beauty and sense of style, which used to be more of an aesthetic gift, will become a tool for financial growth. Ideas related to design, fashion, decoration, marketing, will suddenly come to life. People will start turning to Libra for advice, suggestions, partnership. And it is in this interaction that a channel to new sources of income will open. Financial changes will come not through work, but through the energy of attraction. Money will find Libra in unexpected places: an order from an old friend, a job offer that will appear without a search, a letter to an old email with a chance for growth. Their ability to see beauty and create harmony will become in demand in the digital and physical world. Someone will start consulting, someone will sell their creations, and someone will create a space that will bring a stable income. And the more subtle their aesthetic sense, the higher the earnings will be. But wealth does not tolerate fuss. Libra will have to learn to trust their own intuition. Intuition will become their main financial advisor. It will lead him to where the harvest has already ripened. You just need to take a step. Special attention should be paid to the space around. Rearranging, cleaning the house, replacing old clothes or household items will open a new flow of energy. Actions with symbols will be especially powerful. Old jewelry, mirrors, old coins, all this will become an anchor for wealth. If Libra begins to use the magic of the visual in their affairs, luck will be with them. From the 1st of May, their beauty will gain not only admiration, but also value. Everything that their sense of style touches will bring money, and the more confidence in their own uniqueness, the wider the door to wealth will swing open. They will become not petitioners, but sources. The starting point is given, and now everything depends on their choice, to let in abundance or continue to doubt. But those who dare will understand, their financial ascension begins in May. The third sign is Sagittarius. From May 1st, the money artery hidden until now will begin to open over Sagittarius, as if someone has finally allowed him to enter a zone where everything is measured not in efforts, but in scales. His internal barometer detects a change long before external events. Something changes in the air, in the rhythm, in conversations. He feels a surge that is not like ordinary motivation. This is not excitement. This is a deep knowledge that other peaks are now open to him. Everything that he did before, for the future, will now give an instant result. Not tomorrow, not in 6 months, but from the first days of May. The first signals will appear in small things. A meeting that seems accidental, a conversation that began as a joke, a letter that remained unanswered a week ago. All this will suddenly begin to form one money route. Sagittarius will feel that someone invisible has leveled his road. People will become more responsive, ideas, bolder, decisions, more precise. He will stop trying, and he will start acting with that slight audacity that has always distinguished him from others. His strength is in the ability to see further, and now he is given the resources to get there. Money will come through movement, not literally, but through activity. He must be in several places at once, meeting, talking, discussing, offering. The sphere of training, mentoring, expansion, presentations, public speaking will be especially strong. Everything where he shares his philosophy, experience, faith, will bring not only inspiration, but also a specific income. An offer will appear in which he himself will be surprised. How did they know that I want exactly this? But this will not be an accident. This is the work of the flow that is now flowing in his direction. May 3rd will be a key day. On this day, he can receive a sign after which everything will go differently. It could be a word, an image, a conversation, something that will awaken a new level of responsibility in him. And as soon as he accepts it, money will start flowing in his direction. Not one time, but systematically. The potential of this month is not just a large sum. It is the foundation of new financial stability, built on his freedom, not on attachments. He will finally understand that he can earn money without changing himself. That his path is the path of a person who does not fit into the rules, because he creates them himself. From May 1st, he will no longer be afraid to talk about money. He will not be embarrassed by large numbers. He will not remain silent when he knows his own worth. This internal maturation will coincide with external opportunities. And then the main thing will begin, life at a level that previously seemed for others. But now, for him. Because he is ready, and because the time has come. The fourth sign is Cancer. Cancers will feel how the first night of May seems to free them from the shackles of invisible constraint. In their world, full of feelings and subtle sensations, a new sound will begin to ring, the vibration of material success. Money, which used to slip away, will begin to pave the way to their doors. And not through force, but through depth. Cancers have always known how to feel, but now it will become their weapon. Dreams, premonitions, sudden guesses, everything will begin to come true with frightening accuracy. And in the midst of this, the path to prosperity will open. It will be important to catch and use one single moment, self-confidence. It will become the trigger of abundance. The seed of future wealth is hidden in their past. Old talents, hobbies, forgotten passions will suddenly acquire monetary value. Someone will begin to draw, sew, cook, write, and this will begin to bring not only pleasure, but also a surge of funds. It is important not to miss the chance that will appear from personal connections. A neighbor, a distant relative, a childhood friend. Someone will throw in an idea that will lead to something big. Cancers, usually hidden and cautious, will suddenly become bold, and this transformation is the key. Money will come through care. Everything where Cancer can be useful, where he can surround with warmth, attention, create comfort, will be golden. From May 1st, even a simple idea to open a home business, to become a pastry chef, a master of comfort, a mentor, can take off. But it is important not to do this out of fear, but from an inner desire. Because the energy of May does not tolerate falsehood. Only sincerity and love for the business will open the flow. And Cancers will feel, the more they care, the richer they become. Every invested gesture will return in money. Their home will become an altar of prosperity. It is worth paying attention to water, mirrors, the kitchen. These areas will be activators of wealth. Aromas will play a special role, the smells of vanilla, cinnamon, mint. They will strengthen the field of attraction. And if Cancer dares to trust his signs, then in a few weeks he will find himself where he had only dreamed of being before. May will give them not just money, it will give the feeling that the world cares about them as much as they have always cared about others. And this justice is the greatest victory. The fifth sign of Pisces. From May 1st, the financial field of Pisces will begin to change as if someone in an invisible dimension turned off the blocking and turned on the flow. Everything that was previously slowed down, tangled, postponed will shift. Not with a jerk or a push, but as if under the influence of an unknown current that carries them towards big money. Pisces will not fight, they will simply find themselves at the right point at the right time. People themselves will begin to offer, spaces themselves will begin to open. And every little thing in their life will become a resonance of something greater. They will feel it not with their minds, but with their bodies. Sleep will change, breathing will become deeper, and their mood will seem to have a taste of an upcoming miracle. There will be a feeling that everything around is breathing in time with their desires. Not chaos, not noise, not struggle, but an ideal adjustment of reality. Their personal magic, which until now was perceived as an oddity, will suddenly become their main asset. And this will be reflected in money, in specific amounts, in real offers, in unexpected profit. The areas through which the financial takeoff will begin will be closely connected with their sensitivity, art, beauty, words, energy, psychology, esotericism, design, media. Everything where it is necessary to convey depth, to connect the invisible with the obvious, will become a money artery. People will start paying for their vision. Their opinion, previously perceived as intuitive, will now become expert. And Pisces will feel, they no longer need to be explained. Those who must, will understand themselves. The turning point will be May 5th. On this day, an epiphany is possible, instantaneous, clear, like a flash of light. Perhaps through a dream, a symbol, a conversation, even a random word. In this epiphany there will be a key, where to invest, with whom to connect, what to finish. And if they follow this inner knowledge, the space will respond instantly. An offer, a transfer, a contract, help, a chance, everything can become the beginning of a chain in which each next step is higher than the previous one. The special strength of this period is that Pisces will not fight for money. They will live in a flow, where money is like breathing. No schemes, formulas, pressure, only an inner feeling that this is right. And when they believe in themselves, when they allow themselves to follow their intuition, money will start coming as confirmation. Easy, joyful, stable. It will not be like a career, but like magic, in which their every move brings results. From May 1st, their strength is in sensitivity. Their magic is in trusting themselves. Their path is not in strategy, but in purity of intention. And when they stop clinging to control, space itself will bring them what they were looking for. And with it, wealth. Big, beautiful, real,